I gotta post the stream and stuff in RSCAR. There we go.
I can't believe I got a Jennifer out. I can't believe Greg actually.
All right, everybody, shut the fuck up.
Scholar.
Thanks. You need to shut up.
Did you already record it, Trey?
Yeah.
Because Nexus is not showing up, so I'm.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RSCAR Network on NBCSN. Today is the biggest race of the Reds FLL season as we are here in Iowa for 200 laps. Icky Eric, Taker 4322, the Crazies. Going to be an intense race. We're going to see who's going to come down and be the Reds FLL Season 10 champion. Now, let's head trackside for driver intros. Now, driving the number 33 Golf Chevy ZL1, Law Von Greg.
Pronto, Lolf Von Greg.
Yes, Binotto.
Sbimanda.
Now driving the number 18 Coca-Cola Menards Toyota Camry, Emergency! Now driving the number 12 Team Rubicon Chevy ZL1, Phil Almighty. Now driving the number 81 JCM Chevy ZL1, Josh Sentek. Now driving from number 62 South Point Hotel Casino Chevy CL1, Neptune. Now driving the number 8 JCM Chevy CL1, Grand 87YT. Also introducing this player.
My people up in the chandeliers, the wine and dining, the menu is blood, sweat, and tears. Everybody ready, raining down confetti, champions are born right now. Everybody click goes the hammer, run when you hear that sound.
And coming out of turn 4, taking the 2-2, will take the checker flag in the Bass Pro Shop 250. Neptune here sewing for the crazies at Durango.
Their dreams just keep dripping out of their golden cups. I'm starving, leftovers ain't enough. Ain't about the royals, they do nothing for you. All you got is you right now. Who is gonna falter? Who is gonna conquer? Better never count me out. Heroes.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Baker coming up to block, getting that shove from 74 to take the lead for Mickey.
But at the same time, we dedicate this race to the ones and the families who've been impacted by COVID-19. This one is for the true heroes as we honor them tonight at Iowa. Thank you to the frontline workers.
Gonna make it to the finish line.
Green flag though, we're racing at Durango.
I have to really think that team needs a championship.
You gotta have that focus towards the end of the race when it's winding down. While on the track, he doesn't have my respect.
I do have one, but other than that, I really have nobody.
So we see how big the stakes are here at Iowa for the Championship 3. What is their mentality stake going to be like for these gruesome 200 laps? How are they going to be able to maneuver against the non-playoff drivers? We'll answer those questions here at Iowa itself for the last race of the Reds Apple playoffs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, time to introduce your Reds Apple Championship. Also, whenever you come out, do not come out because you have a minute length of the song. Come out whenever the best part of the song hits. Now, introducing driver, the number 74, double D, whatever it's called, square D, the Crazies! Shut up, Saber.
Only time will tell them, 'cause I know I prove I'm wrong. I was made to be a legend, for the kingdom, for the throne. This is the moment I've waited for all of my life. This is my legacy, this is my moment to rise. I was born to win.
Now driving the number 88, seemingly Chevy Z01, Icky Eric.
I was born to win.
Target on my back, lone survivor last. They got me in the sights. No surrender, no trigger, fingers go. Living the dangerous life. Hey, 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 every day when I wake, I'm trying to get up, they're knocking me down. Hey, 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 when I need to be saved, you're making me strong, you're making me stand. Shot like a rocket up into the sky, nothing can stop me tonight. You make me feel invincible.
Now driving the number 11 Tennessee Volunteers Toyota Camry, Taker 4, 3, 2.
I feel it! Invincible!
Trey Nexus needs a TP.
10-4.
GG.
Easy.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you may go to your cars. Well, I cleaned up this whole mess.
Aw.
Yeah, can you TP my great girl?
Oh, wait. Spicy, insert taker stretching noise. Okay.
First impulse.
Both of these sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
this
that's
needs TP.
pretty epic.
in here.
Alright.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh,
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
Gentlemen, Josh, you can introduce her.
He's going to get her.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, frick.
I'm just gonna put the headset on her head, okay?
10-4.
Amazing. Alrighty.
Say it real quick. Just wait until they say.
All right, Trey, introduce her.
Nah, I'll let Josh do it.
Josh, put the headset on her head.
Okay, I'm here.
All right. Now introducing the Grand Marshal for tonight, Josh, Syntax Mom, a COVID-19 survivor.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
An EMT worker and also a COVID survivor. Hell yeah. Josh, did you hear what he said?
What?
Grenader went, you get free food for life.
I want the whole race to be like this.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen! Welcome to the RSCAR Championship race here at Iowa Speedway. Matter of fact, we are just going to get started here as we are going to introduce our announcers for tonight. The announcers will be me, aka Seamly. We will also have JFab as our second announcer. And then we will have Jasper and potentially Cool Kid doing pit analysis. Say hi, you guys.
Hello, welcome to the race today.
I did not expect pit analysis, but that sounds great.
That's right. As it looks like we're potentially going to go green here soon for the championship race. Everything is on the line tonight for the 11, the 88, as we will show you here. The 88, which is the Seamly car, and the 74.
And here we go.
And green flag's out. 3 wide already at the start.
Josh into the wall.
Multiple cars into the wall so far. Looks like Crazy's gonna push Icky up the track and into the wall. 2 of our and the 88 spins. All of our playoff drivers or championship drivers, no less, are actually in this.
Ooh.
What about that?
Icky
They're
tries to
hungry
make it
for a
3 wide.
championship.
They are, and this is everything on the line right here. This is the championship race, and we see these championship drivers being aggressive. Icky making it 3 wide, passing, and yeah, man. And it's early, but you got to make position now because you got to be there at the end of the race when it matters most. And we see these drivers moving up the field.
It certainly does. As it looks like we'll have a battle for third. That's going to be...
Icky sends 2 cars.
Oh! Major accident. That's going to involve some championship playoff drivers.
Yeah, and that involved Icky, Phil Almighty, and the Crazies, right?
Certainly
that
did.
Car was the Crazies, yeah. Ooh, that's gonna play out very, very bad for the Crazies being now on the leaderboard 12th.
And
That's not gonna help.
And look who prevailed out of that one. Skyler, aka Taker, in the 11 car.
Oh, and it looks like the 88 of Icky Rick went to the back of the field for shoving a car into the wall.
Yes.
You're all right about that, and that's a TTB, and it'll always be like that.
Yeah, so
If we can
penalized.
get back up to the front and catch up Taker.
So we did not get to predict this before the race, but who do you guys think is going to... Oh, and a late pit entry there. Jasper, what are you thinking about this?
Alright, here we go. 11. Be taking tires and fuel. So is the 1 car and the 8 car. Cars here. Looks like they're taking all tires and fuel, but they want to make this quick so they can get out as soon as possible. Running out of breath. Okay, here come.
Oh! And the 11's going to squeeze the 33 into the wall.
Also collecting the 18. It seemed like. Let's see. Josh Zintek was the first one out, followed by Phil Almighty in second,
And in
right
that
there.
pit cycle, the only one to stay out was the 88 of Icky out of those 3 championship drivers.
Yeah, it looks like Icky tried to take it, but he's still going to get that TTB, which means he has to go to the back.
Yeah, and that's the thing here. He thought that TTB, he thought if he stayed out, he was going to make track position, but that rule is still in force even through pit cycle, so he's still to the back. So we're going to see how this plays out on this run here.
Seemly, do you have a sound on the Roblox?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And it looks like Taker might have passed below the line. 4 wide is good score is going to get taken out by Icky. Oh, and a couple cars tangle.
Here comes Taker to second, beating off Neptune.
Neptune going to try the inside.
Highest. Yeah, and Taker highest out of all those championship drivers. He's in the third position right now.
He is, but look right behind him as we have the crazy... Oh! Icky is also going to go up in the air!
Icky goes up on 2 tires. Wow, that was a close
lead. Here comes Crazy. He's going to try and do maybe a bump and run here. Heading into this next turn, heading into 3. Yep, and he does it! A bump and run, and Crazy, and they're 3 wide right there, Crazy.
4 wide as it looks.
Crazy back. Very crazy moves right here. Speaking of Crazy, look at Crazy back there. He's not been doing good.
And this is one thing I want to bring out is that 88 of Icky. He had older tires than the rest of the guys that pitted. And he's still moving through the field. And I do believe, though, these drivers are taking it easy with these championship drivers because they don't want to spoil anything, but or be the talk of the week. But these Icky, he seems to be moving quite nicely through the field.
Well, as we heard from drivers this week, there have been multiple drivers saying they're going to work with each other, work against each other, and look who's in the lead as a championship driver, and look who's in second chasing him.
Yeah.
Icky Eric has made his way up.
Yeah, and he has his eyes set on that lead. He's not going to let Taker pull away from him or get out of reach.
Could the 2 GB Chromebook car get into the lead?
We'll have to see. He's closed the gap.
He's trying on the inside.
In a second.
This season has definitely been really like competition for these drivers here, as 2 drivers coming from Jackal Racing has been more competitive.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to put up a fight to get another championship.
Yeah, and one thing you don't want to do here at Iowa is hit the wall. You hit the wall and it will slow you down tenths of a second, and that could help. That will make you lose the lead and lose time on the leader. So we saw Icky almost made contact with that wall, but he's still there.
And Icky's gonna push Skyler up the track. He's gonna go on the inside of Skyler.
To the inside goes the 88.
Complete the pass? Yes, he will.
But Skyler's gonna try the inside.
crossover,
he
and
does a
Icky
crossover.
It slows him down.
And allows
Taker.
Taker to nearly clear him. Ooh, driving all the way to the wall.
Oh, he's gonna hit the wall and lose time.
Ooh, he loses quite a bit of time there, and Taker now clears him, and this is a good battle for the lead. 2 championship drivers.
Seems like all these drivers had a really good setup on their hands, and they're gonna try to use that for their advantage.
Yeah, and all week we've seen the 88 car be super strong, practice and qualifying. Yeah, he's been one of the faster guys here this week, but he's showing his speed here early in the race.
You can imagine Z back there. He's fighting with Phil Almighty for position as he moved him up actually. Nexus as he made contact with Nexus as he went up into Phil Almighty. Rookie driver here as he completed a Class A. It was a tryout that he completed, and he seems really good here. Although he is a rookie, he is in the back.
Yeah, and,
no leader
especially
change yet.
And in these championship races, the drivers have a lot of respect for these drivers, and they try to give them, especially these championship drivers driving for a championship, they give them a lot of respect and space, and they try not to spoil it for them. But we see this Neptune here. He's closing that gap on Icky. He's to the inside right now, trying to make a pass, and he's giving him no space. He doesn't care if he's a championship driver or not. He's looking for positions.
And I do believe, as it looks like Icky is on lower tires, so Neptune is on better tires, so he could make the pass on him. But it looks like they're going to gain on Taker just a little bit.
And Neptune, your Texas winner here. He's won those past 2 Texas races as he is very dominant at those tracks, and he looks really good at this track.
Yeah, and he's to the inside of the 88 car. He's giving him no room. Icky tries to complete a crossover, and he does. He does complete it. Clears him off of 4.
Hello?
Iker just slowly pulling away.
Is this thing on?
Yes, it is. And we welcome.
It certainly is, sir. Have you never used a microphone before, sir?
Well, I wasn't sure if this thing was working because I was talking a few minutes ago and it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, we can hear you good now, Chase.
Okay, good. So,
Oh, and Taker in the grass! Taker's gonna lose a lot of time in the grass. He's gonna go in midair.
Wow, that almost just changed everything. Taker went straight.
Icky's gonna hook Neptune. Neptune's gonna hook Taker. I'm sorry. That was too exciting.
Wow.
That's not gonna cause the caution.
Here, and they're just bumping and banging against each other. Someone's gonna cause an accident here. This is not gonna.
Oh, for sure.
Folks, it's only lap 29 and the heat has already started.
Yes, sir, it has. And we see Good Square here battling with the 88 driver of Icky. He's giving him a little battle for third right now to the outside. And it's interesting to see these non-playoff.
Oh, he hit the wall there.
Drivers.
He scraped the wall there, coming out of the turn.
Yeah, but it's interesting to see these non-playoff drivers driving very hard against these championship drivers. It's a sight to see, and it's causing good racing across the track. And we see that car of Neptune closing in on Taker every single lap.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see how Good Square has caught up. This track does not have any drafts, so they're not drafting. It's all of skill, as it looks like they have a 4-car breakaway in the front by about a half a track, I would say. This is a pretty long, takeaway from the other pack.
Yeah, and yeah, it's true. They did pull away, and one driver that's been struggling, that's in that championship 3, is the car of the Crazies. He's actually fallen back quite a bit, lost some time on the leaders, and he's gotten passed by Phil and across planets. So he's just kind of losing time on those leaders. So he might have to start strategizing something here and coming up with a strategy to get to the front. So that's going to play a big factor in this race.
As we look back at Icky, and Icky is closing the gap just a little bit. Taker's going to go on top of Neptune.
New leader, 88.
Who knows? Neptune might become Rhino and have everybody on top of him.
Now remember what we were talking about. Icky is on the older tires, so this is not going to help him.
Right, you are right. He is on older tires, but we see here Taker riding a little bit higher lane, but he's still there. Taker's still in striking distance, so don't count him out yet.
Yeah, Taker, what I've noticed about him is he's running that high line so he can save his tires.
Icky's in the wall. He scraped the wall there, entering the turn there.
To the inside.
And as we spoke,
so Taker get the advantage there a little bit. He's up against the wall again. He's leaving a lot of bottom open. He's side by side with him now.
Side by side as they go down the backstretch.
Contact.
Side by side in the 3. Icky has the lead by just a little bit.
Side by side. Who's gonna lead the lap here? It looks like it'll be Icky right at the. Or maybe not.
No, that was Icky that led that lap, but just by a fender. Oh, and Taker's gonna squish him to the wall.
Yeah, Taker giving no room.
Flying there. Icky against the wall.
Could we see retaliation?
Icky's right there on his back bumper.
Yeah, and as we've seen, once the driver gets in that wall, they lose a lot of time, and Icky, keeps scraping the wall.
And Icky's in the wall again. Looks like Icky lost momentum. Although Taker just hit the wall there too.
They're for sure battling for this first position here.
As we look at the first positions, it looks like Icky's going to try to close the gap again on Taker, but it might not work too well. He is going to close a bit more. Going down the back straight, he's going to try it in 3. He's going to close that gap just a bit more, and they're going to touch.
Oh, he makes contact. We got a battle for the lead, and we got a battle for second back there too. Look at that battle for second back there real quick. But Icky takes the lead back.
Taker
with the problem.
Yeah, Taker got in that wall.
Don't know what happened to Taker. It might have been lag.
Yeah, and that's one thing.
He almost went sideways there.
He did, and one problem that
pulling away, but look at the battle for second still going on there.
Yeah, it is. And two problems for the two drivers, Icky and Taker. They both said that pre-race that they were having bad lag. So that's two things you have to look at.
Good Score seems to be holding his own there. Oh, here they come. They're coming up to Icky. We got a 3-way battle for the lead coming up here. Contact made. Almost hit the wall, and here comes Taker coming back.
Notice how Josh Sintek is on the back stretch and they're on the front stretch.
Good Square lost momentum, and Icky once again hit the wall. He's losing valuable time by doing all that.
And as it looks like we might have a 4-way battle for the lead, maybe not. They're going to fall back a lot more. Icky's just going to pull away with this.
Icky's gaining ground in the straights, but as soon as he enters the turns, he loses lots of momentum. But what's going to need to happen, but Taker is pulling up real quick.
Yeah, and Neptune, I feel like, is maybe holding up Taker just a tad bit, but all of them are closing hundreds of a second every single lap on the leader, Icky.
Neptune, yeah, he is closing up on him. Is Icky into the wall? He's still gonna get a run off of it.
Neptune's gonna try the inside here. Going to 1 and 2. Neptune's gonna lose ground though.
He is definitely gonna lose ground. Icky braked. Looks like he braked
Icky
there.
into the wall. Yeah, and Icky got up into the wall.
To the inside, he lost it right there too.
Neptune trying everything he can as he's to the inside. Neptune will complete the pass on Icky. No, he won't. They're side by
Icky
side
uses
coming
a
down the
runoff.
backstretch, heading into 3. Here comes Taker.
Oh, with 3 wide for the lead there.
Yeah, Icky's up
Neptune
into
led the
wall
lap
again.
there.
And
Taker
here we
complete the pass as yes, no, maybe yes he will. Taker will complete that pass.
It was a clean
Here we
pass
go.
at that, but here comes
On
Neptune
the
once
inside.
again. And
Contact between the 88 and 62 and 11. They're all going to keep us straight as they go into turn 1. 62 is going to rub off the 11. 88 might try and rub off the 62.
3 wide.
3 wide. Taker's going to the wall.
He hit the wall.
Take her around.
He collect a good square. They
Same
were
thing
all
just happened to him once again, folks. Let it be known here.
Yeah,
Now
it
Taker's
might be
gonna
a lag
lose some
issue
ground
for
here as
Taker.
Neptune is pulling away with the lead.
Yeah, but he did a bump and run
Yeah.
right now, Icky for the lead. And Taker trying to get to the inside, but Icky driving him very aggressively. Trying not to give away that lead position.
To trying everything in his hands to try and get Icky out of his sights or get him in front of Icky.
Neptune looks like
they
he's going
made
to try to spin the 88.
Oh,
He hits the wall again.
And normally we don't see
battling.
these. Normally we don't see these non-playoff drivers drive these championship drivers so aggressively. But maybe Neptune has allied with somebody to try maybe hold back or drive aggressively versus Icky here to hold him back. But
And-
so far he's doing a good job up there.
Good
And
square.
that's
Where
what
did
we
good
were
square
talking
come
about.
from? He's on the bumper there.
And that's what we were talking about, JFab. We had issues with teams going against teams, drivers going against drivers. And us, that's where sends it. That's going to cause 62 to go up.
Wide here.
And Neptune with that runoff on the high side.
Oh, while that's going on, Taker is coming back up behind them. These 4 drivers are battling for this lead here.
As we were
This is a great
saying,
battle in the front.
Oh,
a
they're
lot of
trading
people were allied with a lot of people today. This could play a potential of who's going to win this. Is someone going to take someone out last lap? We did hear from rumors that someone was going to take out someone. We don't know who, but
We'll
this
have
is going
to
to get
see.
intense.
Yeah, and we see there's no chill here as these non-championship drivers are driving very aggressively against these championship drivers. So they're spoiling
Same
this
way.
race
How
for
is
those
spectate
championship.
not working?
I have no idea.
Keep
I
clicking
just rejoined.
I did.
How's Zintech?
Do you want to
Zero
call a
going back.
caution to rejoin?
No, you can just rejoin and get the stream all set up again. I mean, not set up, just your Roblox set up. Don't worry about it.
Or the next season of RSCAR is going to be way different than other classes, so they want to go out and make the season end with a bang, even if they aren't in the championship.
You're right. A lot of
Are
drivers
right
moving
about
around.
that. Our Zintech is
Oh,
to get
Icky Air comes
Taker's
under Taker
Yeah,
for a
Taker's
nice
seemed a
pass,
little
but Taker's
slow in
coming
that
back
corner.
down.
Here comes Taker on the inside.
Folks, right now I'm going to have to rejoin to try to fix our game as it is broken. We will be right back with you. And it looks like we're under caution. Sorry, we're back. We had an issue there. We had a caution. Unknown what it was for.
Yeah, Brand spun in the back in turn 2, I believe. He was spun around, and he couldn't get that car to go, so they called a caution out.
So what I just noticed, this is a pretty nice lap, if I say so.
We're already on lap 70, just about.
Yeah, and one thing I want to bring up, there's long runs here, so I wonder how these drivers are going to do their pit strategies, because from what we've seen, they did about 50 laps here, 60 laps, matter of fact, on this run, so it's the fuel and tires could go quite a bit here.
Yeah, and that's going to be interesting to see. Is anyone going to pit this time? Jasper, what do you think on that?
Well, you know, as Taker comes to pit road, and a couple others, everybody comes. Taker has,
I'm under a red flag.
Something big just happened.
Icky Eric in the 88.
Imagine he might have been involved in the low fun.
It looks like maybe Icky might have his car going hostile. No, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
So I saw something. Something happened there. Oh, Taker is out. Taker is out. The 27 of Good Square. Oh, the 62 of Neptune takes that second place spot. Taker is going to be the first one off of pit road. And, you know, who are your guys' picks for this?
And Icky will come to a stop. No, he won't. A red flag came out, but...
You know, I feel like you can't forget Taker. Taker's just dominated all season. He's had the season of his life. Taker is going to win this championship.
All right.
All right. Well, they're on the red flag.
Icky Eric, looks like he's going to be starting in the last, which is not going to help his championship hopes. What about the Crazies 7-400? You know, he hasn't had the greatest night so far. Iowa is not his strong suit. As Taker and Icky have been really leading the championship 3, he has just been the one sitting in the back. He might be the dark horse for this. I believe he got in to the playoffs anyway on the wild card position. Is that right?
He's been there but not there. He's made his way through the playoffs, but just barely. But he maybe could use strategy to his advantage and maybe take an early pit stop and maybe cycle through to the lead, or just strategize with something, because we see these runs here. They're pretty long, so maybe the Crazies could come up with something. But one thing I wanted to ask you guys up here in the booth, who are you guys looking for today's race to go for the win or for the championship?
What I'm thinking right now is maybe Icky and Taker are up there, and they're battling for the lead, about 2 to go. And maybe Icky will give him a bump, but Taker will come right back down and take that lead and hold that lead. But they will have a bunch of bump and runs and end up Icky winning the championship, maybe. That's just my guess.
And how about you, Cool Kid?
Just said it.
Oh, I'm sorry. How about yourself, Jasper? Oh, well, it looks like he...
Give your thoughts.
Yeah, I believe that, I was looking for maybe Brand. He had a lot of speed in qualifying and in practice. But so far, the way things are shaping out, it looks like Neptune and Taker and Icky himself have been the strong guys here at this track. But I'm looking for maybe Neptune to spoil the win. But I do look at Taker for the championship out of the 3.
For a second.
So we are still under those red flag conditions. And so far, I believe everybody is on fresh tires on this drive run coming up. Everybody pitted, and so there's nobody on older tires. So yeah, I'm curious to see what these guys in the back could do. And by the back, I mean Icky in the 88 and the Crazies in the 74. Curious to see if they could make their way to the front. So right now we see drivers getting outside their vehicles. I'm not sure what the red flag is for or when it's going to be lifted, but right now we see these drivers just hanging out outside their cars and stretching them legs and getting ready for another long half of the race, or more than half of the race. Quite a bit more laps to go. So we're only 70 out of 200. So, as we are still under red flag conditions, maybe get the fans involved here. How about we ask you guys, tied into this stream, who do you guys feel like could be a factor in this win or for the championship? Do you think there's going to be any spoilers, or do you think one of the championship drivers are going to go out there and win it?
Back under yellow, as I am also back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are under yellow flag conditions as we get the cars rolling. Yeah, and little action under yellow.
We're already riled up, and they're ready to go back racing again. As it is off, they will be going through this time.
Yes, green flag this time, getting double filed, and yeah, we're getting ready to go back racing, boys. So this is going to be exciting. And curious to see what the 88 and the 74, two championship drivers in the back of the field could do. They could slowly make their way up.
Right, remember that's where we're supposed to accommodate. And the green flag is out. I will do the back stretch and the front stretch right now, because since there's two people. Oh, Taker! Here we go. As we were halfway down the back stretch, here you go.
Oh, and going into 3, who is that? Low Fun Greg and Phil make contact. Wow, he went spinning and the caution is out. Wow, as a Low Fun Greg went spinning into 3. That was crazy. He is rolling, but caution is out.
It is a dangerous spot on the track for Low Fun Greg.
Ooh, and the driver into the wall.
We have the replay. I replayed it. Yeah, it seemed like Icky went into the wall and then came up and then hit Greg, which caused him to spin into 3.
Are we gonna talk about the Crazies up here? He's up here with Taker and the other. He's up here.
He is.
Really has been sitting in the back the whole race. I don't know, Crazies might have a shot. He's the wild card. He's the dark horse. Yeah. Everybody has Taker or Icky on their list. But here we go.
Yeah, and as we were talking about, he's the underdog here. the Crazies, the top runners are Icky and Taker. But the Crazies, he's the underdog coming into this championship race. And yeah, as you said, he's up there in the front. So he's battling up there, and it's good to see his 74 car up there.
It is definitely really good to, yeah, it is good to see a 74 car up there getting a shot for that champion.
Wait, is Seymour AFK?
Yes.
And green flags out.
The 62, here comes the 24, it's
3 wide. 4 wide now as we get into the back straight.
Going into
4
3,
wide.
Taker's in the lead, and he's still 4
That's
wide, and he's
24
hopping the wall.
into the wall.
Wow.
That 74 wants it. Here he comes. Icky, Taker, Crazy. Oh, the top 3 right here as they battle into turn 1.
Top 3 drivers are the top 3
11.
championship drivers.
Remember, I got half of the back strips.
Yeah, and into 3 and 4, the 74, making his way
And
to
as
the
we get
inside
onto
of
the front, the 88, and it looks like they might even go 3 wide going into the corner. The 88 is on the inside, and he's going to take the lead.
88 to the lead. Remember, I got
yeah,
two
and into
half
3
of the
and
back
4.
stretch.
Into 3
And
and 4,
Taker-
the 11 drives him to the wall.
Taker coming back. The 11. Oh, he is mad. Taker's mad. And here comes Crazies. He gets into Taker's rear quarter panel.
Here we go.
Here he
11 to
comes.
the lead. 2 wide back, they're behind them.
Here comes
88 to
Crazies.
74.
And coming
Crazy
into
is
4.
proving that he
Icky's
is
giving him a
worthy of the
bump.
championship 3. As now they're about to get 3 wide going into the turn.
The big 3, as I would say it. Big 3 are
Yeah.
up there.
And into 3, Icky has claimed the lead, and he is holding off the Crazies. But the Crazies, he's still there. He's got the 11 of Taker to his back.
This Crazies is gonna take the lead here. Not quite.
Oh. Yeah, and Icky is holding the lead here into 3, and we see Taker all the way to the bottom, coming off
Icky into the wall. Taker's trying to make a move, but here comes Crazies going into turn 1. But they're single file now, coming onto the.
Yeah, and we see the 11 and the 88 going into 3. We see those guys, they're strong, and on this little long run, now that laps are starting to go by, we see the Crazies, they're pulling away from the Crazies. He's trying his hardest to stay up there with those guys.
I think everybody's just trying to lay low, let the championship fight, let it work out. Just let them fight each other, let them decide.
Good.
Oh, thank you. And yeah, the fans, they're trying to get your attention. Seemingly, they're wanting some, camera work.
Yeah, I guess the camera was a little slacky today.
Oh,
I even forgot we had the spectate button. That was that long.
So as you were gone, one thing I wanted to bring up to you, seemingly, the top 3 drivers are the top 3 championship drivers, and they're up there. Crazies was battling up with the Taker in the 11 and Icky in the 88, but they slowly pulled away. So those 2 guys are the ones to watch here, man.
Icky's really been holding the standard here. He's just trying to chase down Taker, but he's hit the wall multiple times. It seems like he's very loose coming out of the corners as Crazies falls back to.
Yeah, the Crazies, he's got quite a good short run here, but on this long run, he's just his car's slowly wearing out, and as these tires get old, he's just not as fast. He loses speed.
I'm just gonna say in chat, somebody just said if Jackal Races was anime liked.
And as Crazy looks like, Crazy gives a shot to Good Square there. I'll send him up the track. He's a filing right behind II Neptune.
Ooh, into the wall goes Icky.
As remember our track positions, okay?
Icky is racing his heart out here. Crazy's holding the 4th place position.
Icky kind of looks like he's trying to put the bumper to Taker. Taker's gonna try to block, but he's down low.
And coming off 4,
He took
Icky's
the
still to the
lead.
inside, and Taker's going to clear him on the outside coming on this front stretch.
But he's got the inside advantage.
Oh,
Will he
Icky.
put the bumper to him? He's going to put the bumper to
Let me
him.
commentate. On the back stretch, heading into 3.
And
Oh, the
in
11.
three
here
and
they
four,
go.
The 11 doing a crossover. Oh,
The
he puts
11's
him in
going to put
wall.
the 88 in the wall.
We have to
Guys,
remember,
when we're commentating on the track.
we have to remember, coming in here, we have a caution soon due to the server being restarted.
Yeah, we do. And
I'm
that's
glad I
pretty much
did make
almost like
it back for the
caution.
server restart.
Yeah.
That could
Glad
be
you did too.
issues.
Yeah, and that's pretty much almost like their stage here. They're trying to drive their way to the server reset, and so they're trying to get track position now because that's soon. And we see the 11 back to the inside of the 88 and clears them for the lead.
And this is what they're fighting for. They're fighting for the Red Apple Ale Trophy, which I do believe is getting handed out by the president of RSCAR, which is a really special thing, I heard.
Yeah, it is. And anytime you win a championship,
back
it's
yet?
extremely special.
Seemingly is
He
back.
is.
Alright, is your spectate button work?
Yes.
Alright, now start spectating people whenever somebody
I
Ooh,
am.
and Icky into the wall.
Icky into the wall multiple times. Taker's also going to shove him up.
Yeah, and Taker might clear him here into 3. And he does, but Icky does the crossover and to the
Icky
inside.
is fighting back here as we get into the front straight.
4
And
laps
Taker's
to
trying to make
go.
something of the outside line, but Icky is holding his own. Oh, Taker into the wall.
4 to go until server restart here at Iowa. This could be bad for Taker at this point.
We gotta remember our track positions. We gotta
Further on the back, it looks like Crazy's losing a lot of time.
Yeah, he has. I'm not sure if he gotten into the wall or anything, but he's fallen back quite a bit.
Lap. As we were coming to lap 98.
And Icky looks like this might be his battle won as we're about to get halfway into this. Also, I love the guy that's just rooting for Crazy in all caps as he falls back.
Yeah, and Icky here, he might be in that lead position once we come to caution for the server reset with 1 lap to go before the halfway point in this race.
Yeah, it does look like he's going to have the lead potentially unless something goes wrong for the server reset, which is going to be good for him. He's going to have the advantage. And can we just admire that 88 Seemly car?
Yes, we can.
Here
And
we
there
go.
it is. Caution's out.
Caution comes out lap 100.
Yeah, and that's the halfway point in this race. And as we all know, tradition is to reset the server. So track position is important before that halfway point because that is, we still have half a race of racing left to go. So
Everybody, we will be back.
Yes, as they said, we will be right back. The sound will go dark on you for a minute, but don't go away. Grab that popcorn and come on back to watch the race. Alright guys, give me a moment. I'm trying to potentially pull up the stream. I'm a bad host. I didn't have the stream up so I can talk to you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm horrible. I will now bring in JFab and I think it's Cool Kid that are still here to talk with you guys. Well, not yet. Calm down. Now they can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Reminder to all our fans that tryouts are after Iowa, and you need to ask in the Discord server instead of Roblox or live stream chat.
Also, thank you guys for hanging in there. Thank you for your patience. Just trying to get this race back underway. Yeah, for the most part, everything's good. So thank you guys for hanging in there.
Go ahead
And
and ask these.
I bet you in about 2 seconds you're gonna hear you guys yourself, so calm down.
Well,
Oh,
hold on.
never mind.
I'm gonna ask these fans, who do you think is gonna win the championship? Iggy, Taker, or possibly Crazy?
As
those tied into the live
Y'all's
stream.
personal things.
As I literally just saw Gmod Military RP and Moore's comment, I'm sorry we can't do that because now we're going green, but we will do that soon here. I promise. Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, if you stick around after the race, my interviews get pretty heated with drivers.
And whoa, I got a little ahead of myself there. I thought the green flag was this time, but it will be this time.
No, it is green this time around.
Yes, sir.
As it looks like we have a bit of the playoff drivers in the top 5. I'm sorry, it's top 6.
His voice cracker about.
Yeah, I realized that one. That was not a good one. Green flag is out here.
Taker. As they make contact here.
Looks like Crazy's gonna go up and hit. Good square in the wall.
Oh, upside down.
Flipped over.
Oh, no.
Caution is out.
Caution is out.
Dude, if the guy in main chat would stop screaming Crazy's name every 2 seconds, maybe Crazy won it.
Here we go. Crazy is potentially going to be out of this championship. I mean, we do have 198 laps, 97, 96. I don't know how many left. We have a lot left, though. So, I mean, Crazy can come back.
Yeah, and we can't count him out yet because we saw as a pit strategy comes into play, some drivers pitted and he was able to stay out and make track position. And so we can't count anybody out yet because we still got a lot of racing to go. So expect him to try his hardest to get up there.
Now, Jasper, being that they're under caution right now, do you think it's smart for the back of the pack to at least take fresher tires and fuel? Or do you think it's smart for them to stay out?
I don't know. The cars, I know since we did have that caution at lap 100, where we had the server restart, the cars should be fresh. They should be 100%. Well, just a little bit under since we had all those caution laps and they sat for a while. And we had a little bit of racing that we had before Crazy's flip. But if I were Crazy, I would take it. If I were any of the championship drivers, 100%, I would go to pit road right now.
Well, it looks like
I feel like if you're in the championship hunt, track position with 100 to go is not going to matter. I know how Jackal Racing is being a driver in the Division 3, in the Jackal Racing series, and I know how these cars work, and it just doesn't make sense to not pit if you're in the championship hunt. Remember, the championship goes to the championship, the person in the championship 3 that finishes the highest. That's who the championship goes to. So it doesn't matter if you finish third to last and you still win the championship if you're a championship person and you're the highest of the championship people. You have to win. You have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, all of them pitted.
as that's my exact words. As all them pitted, and now they're the last 3 drivers.
As it looks like we're going to go green this time. That was a late decision for that, but hey, the officials are in charge, not me.
Yeah, we thank you, Jasper, for that analysis.
Green flag is out here at Iowa.
As the 88 and the 11 are battling early on for track position, but it's going to be more difficult to battle without that clean air. The 88 is going to get under him, and the 88 is your new champion.
They're back green as Icky
and he
slides
puts
into
the
the
12.
wall.
Yeah, he puts the 12 into the wall. And,
The 88
the
or the 81, excuse me, of Josh Sentek just made some contact with 2 of those championship drivers, and they are not going to be happy.
Look at low fun.
Oh, and a big accident involving a couple championship players.
But seemingly, I think it's time for a crank it up.
I do believe so. We will mute them on stream, but we will have my audio ready just in case of an accident. So stand by, folks. NASCAR, crank it up. Oh, and problems.
Then crank it up.
Now, problems for Icky. I don't know what happened there.
Seems like pits are not open. I was going to talk about how pit strategy works and how some of those drivers could have made up a lot of positions if they stayed out, but it looks like pits are not going to be open for this caution.
It's not open yet.
And they're gonna force Taker in, but
Taker.
A penalty.
I think that. Oh, I don't know. That was hard to look at.
I mean, that kind of was.
Icky might have pushed Taker down there. I don't know. I believe Taker might have just wanted to. That's what I saw.
Oh, and as we see a fake out by Icky.
I clearly saw Taker in there his own.
Yeah, that was Taker. So
as we see, Icky sitting high on the track. Don't know what that's about.
So yeah, I think I just missaw, but Taker is gonna lose lots of track position from that. Lots of time. He's gonna go a lap down. That's gonna put Crazies right behind Icky. Crazies and Icky starting right next to each other.
But here we go as
we go crank it up.
I think we should go back to crank it up as soon as we get to green. Hopefully we can stay green for a lap so we can do it.
Yeah, what is this, Jackal? D3?
We might have to make it 2 laps now that we can't do it with 1.
Yeah. Drivers are just not getting lined up. They might be confused about track position.
I think they are confused, as you just said. They don't know where they're going.
Yeah, and now they seem to get it figured out.
Y'all ready for a crank it up?
I think I'm ready.
Let's crank it up with a green flag back in the air.
As we will now resume back into normal racing announcements here.
Icky Eric is getting far from the pack.
He is, I will agree there. He has been really good at Iowa the last couple days, and I think that's showing on him right now.
Oh yeah, he's been strong in this race week and practice and qualifying. He's been one of the faster cars, and also Seemly wanted to thank you for that. Crank it up. It was very nice.
It was very nice and very loud.
Yeah, I would also like to say that was probably the best crank it up we've had.
Neptune getting contact with Taker.
Yeah, and they go all the way down to that inside wall.
Look at Taker already up to second. Wasn't he? Didn't he have that penalty?
He did. But he's
that just
moving.
shows the amount of talent.
Again, he continuing to try and pull away as he is slowly doing that.
Yeah, he is.
But again with the draft.
And it's nice to see again that 74 up to the second position, passing the 11. He's moving. He is moving. He has a fast car today.
And here's the thing. Taker is a former champion of this series. So can he be dethroned by Icky tonight, or will he be dethroned by the Crazies?
Well, we'll have to see. And like it's been mentioned many times, strategy is definitely going to play out here. And who stays out and who goes to pits, especially if a late race caution comes out. So things might get mixed up. Who knows?
We can see.
Taker's going to take out Crazy! That's going to be a penalty, I do think.
Wow.
I don't know. Was that?
It looked like to me purposefully he took out the Crazies.
Yeah. Not sure if that was intentional or not, or was that a lag spike, but he went straight right into him coming off the corner.
He did go straight right, and now he's tapping Icky's bumper to say, go ahead. So maybe they're trying to fake them out to pit, maybe not.
So I was gonna say before the caution, on how this package works, if you go out too far in the front, the people behind you will attempt to draft and they will run you over.
Yeah,
so you don't want to get too far.
And that's the thing, here at Iowa there's no draft, so it's all skill.
Yep. So if you have a strong car, it will show on the long runs because you will be able to pull away with no draft.
And Icky will barely make it to pit road.
Yeah, and they all go to pit road.
Better question is, who will get out first? Will the big contact coming up here? 24 is going to pit backwards! This is insane!
24.
Jasper, are you there?
24 going to have an issue when he goes to pull out. Who's going to beat off pit road though? Here comes Taker, but it's going to be Icky!
It's going to be Icky
wins the race off pit road.
Icky and Neptune, Taker, good square.
Neptune gains a position.
After good square, it's going to be Phil Almighty, followed by Lolfun Greg.
Yeah, one of the bigger movers in that pit cycle was Neptune. He gained +2 positions out of that pit stop.
I do think Skyler just got a TTB.
I do believe so too. He is at the back of the field now.
Greg nearly from the back all the way to 5th.
And guess what? Taker in that 11 is right there next to the 74. So if there is any rivalry right now on track, we'll see it there in the back of the pack if they do decide to do anything.
The real question is will the Crazy dump Taker for what he did to him?
There's green flag back
and green flag. Whoa, that was an interesting restart. Going 3 wide into the corner.
Well, here comes Josh Sintek.
Whoa,
Josh
one person we haven't seen.
New leader.
But look right behind him, you have II Neptune, who's been pretty strong this evening. Icky gonna get shoved up into the wall.
Yeah, from the lead position all the way down to the 6th position.
And they're gonna go 4 wide!
Wow, nearly 5 wide. Wow.
Taker back there.
Looks like Crazy's gonna send it up the track! This could hurt him! And No!
Icky.
Crazy's gonna get shoved into the wall by Icky.
Icky just put his car just turn right on the front stretch and put two cars.
I don't know about that. That looks like maybe Nexus's fault. As Nexus is being insanely aggressive with Taker. Taker's mad. He's pushing Nexus down.
I think what we are dealing with here is they do not want Crazy getting the championship.
Yeah, and yeah, as we see, many drivers keep putting the Crazies into the wall. So I don't know. Maybe it's everybody against the Crazies. But
So here's.
So far, everything stays green, so that's good.
There's also a thing. If Taker loses this, certain people will know he might be mad. Of all this winning he did all this season. Again, all this winning he did this season. He'll be to be frustrated. He didn't win the championship after all this win.
It will definitely be a tough loss for sure.
There is always a next season.
Yeah, but me being a driver in D3 and Jackal Racing, you know, next season, yeah, I get there is always a next season, but you want to get it. You want to get that trophy, and you want it now. You want it right
as soon as possible.
Yeah, as we see Icky making a pass for second. He's moved up now to the second position.
Look at Neptune. He's been up there all day. Really good. He's been pretty competitive to these playoff drivers and non-playoff drivers here. Last race of this particular season.
You know, Neptune is reminding me of, you know how Kyle Larson, when the finale of the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, now the NASCAR Cup Series, used to be at Homestead, where Kyle Larson would dominate because Homestead's one of his best tracks. And he would dominate, but his wins would always be overshadowed by the championship. And it seems like that might be what's going on with Neptune.
Here comes Icky.
He's been quite the fast car. And Iggy's closed the gap, though. Iggy's showing strength in his vehicle.
They trade paint right now.
As they trade the seamly paint down the front stretch.
This reminds me of a time back in when I was really young. I had a Dale Jr. toy, and it would talk, and it would drive around, and it said It said something about trading paint, and I'll always think about that whenever I'm on the track and I'm hitting somebody and we're.
I used to think trading paint was a thing for actually trading paint.
That's because it's an iRacing website.
Well, now that we have not much to talk about here, as we look in the back of the pack, that is the nicest car I've ever seen back there for Phil Almighty.
No, we do have much to talk about. Look at Taker back there. He is not catching up as he is falling back. But again, he is behind the 74 as he had some previous feuds with. But yeah, just like Seamley said, it's just not getting to the point as it contact, really.
That seems intentional to me. Taker and Crazy both want a caution right now. Icky is gaining on the pack as now Neptune. He gained 100th second. He gained, I don't know, like a 10th of a second on Neptune just now. And what's he gonna do for this lap? But Neptune catches up right on Icky's bumper.
And here's the thing.
So here comes Neptune.
Crazy would love the caution right now, but Icky would hate it.
Save. Oh.
Icky is not letting Neptune just take the lead that easy. He wants to win and the championship. He clearly wants it all.
He does, and he's giving his best he has.
Stay green. We will see some green flag pit stop.
Correct, you are.
But you know, we might not stay green for very much longer. Just knowing these drivers, I'm kidding, by the way.
No, you're right.
It's flaring, so that's why maybe a caution will come out for a spin out or a wreck.
Oh, Neptune into the wall, which is going to allow Icky to take the lead, but Neptune regains from it.
Yeah, and those two cars up in the front, they've been the strongest cars all day, including Taker, which is further back. But those two guys, and they're showing their dominance right now. They're slowly pulling away. As I say that, third place closes the gap because they go into the wall. So that's not a place you want to be on the track, is on that wall, because it will slow you down big time.
You know what? Why don't we do crank it up?
Let me check with the producers on that. I think they will approve it. It's again NASCAR, crank it up.
Thinking of a username.
Alright.
WWE.
And as we are coming back, looks like we're gonna be 50 laps to go this time as the leaders at the line.
And you know, I feel like if a wreck happens here and it involves Icky Eric, I feel like one thing he might be saying is it was like,
oh, they make contact.
Yeah, but we see that battle still shaping up for the first position. I can't tell who's faster than the other person. They both seem to have about an even vehicle.
I think if Icky wrecks within these next 50 laps, he might blame it on his 2 GB Chromebook or it was lag. As they battle for the lead out there, caution flags out.
Just as I said, the caution will come out. Not like I did say the caution will come out shortly.
As it looks like caution just came out for competition yellow.
Is that a competition caution?
I think that's a competition caution. I don't see any issues on the track.
As we're about to come onto pit road, looks like Icky Eric stays out. Neptune. Looks like nobody's gonna go to the pits.
Nobody pits. Maybe on this second lap here, somebody will pit.
And as we go back and look at the number 12, we'd like to thank all police, fire, EMS, nurses, doctors, military, everyone who works those front lines during the COVID-19 crisis. We want to thank you for working and keeping the businesses open, keeping the shops open, keeping everyone alive and out of danger. We like to thank you.
Now, as we get onto pit road, I've heard from some of these fans out here telling me, and they have their radios, they can check in on the radio. You know, they are literally hearing screaming. I've heard from some fans that screaming is going on in the radio, and the tempers are flaring up. Maybe we could possibly get Icky Eric into the...
Maybe Taker after. Icky Eric, he's gonna come out of the pits and he's gonna in the pit again.
Maybe we could, let's see if we can chime into Icky Eric's radio.
Don't think we'll be able to. I could check. We won't be able to get into his radio as it is locked for us, but...
Yeah, he's unable to currently join the call. Yeah, maybe we could do it post-race. Get into a call with him.
Yes, I will be doing post-race interviews like I did at Durango. It got really heated at the Durango post interviews.
We're still attempting to get Icky in here.
Don't believe he'll be able to come in here right now.
As we get to the green flag back again.
Green flag is out here at Iowa for the next, what is it, 40 laps about.
Yeah, maybe we might see a long green flag run as Icky into the wall.
Oh, and Icky's sideways with Grenadier push him up the track. This could be deadly for the championship racer. 3 wide for the lead. Almost 4 wide. Taker's gonna get put into the wall. Crazy's also gonna hit the wall. Caution is out.
So, I have some really sad news. So apparently one of my named Nobody Did he is recently lost his cousin. 5 hours ago. So now reading the message, we can all get a prayer. That. Here, in the chat, please.
Alright, and here we go. Icky with the lead on the caution. That's 41 laps to go here at Iowa. What do you guys think are going to happen in these next 41 laps? Next to 40. I think what I'm going to see here in these next 40 laps is we're going to see some dirty racing by some racers because they want to get their team players or their allies to the lead.
Oh,
yeah, I do agree with you.
As looks like Taker's gonna pit. And a couple others. Looks like Phil Almighty, Team Rubicon scheme.
Taker's not in a good mood.
And it seems like Taker is not in a good mood.
See, this was because, if you guys are curious, I asked Trey, the owner of RSCAR and the CEO, I asked him if we could possibly chime into Taker's radio, and so apparently Taker is not in the greatest of moods right now.
Yeah, and I could imagine he's running, a little further back, and he has to run with those slower guys because we've seen he has a lot of speed, but he just can't get past those guys, and that can definitely get you frustrated here, especially that you're coming down to the last 48 laps that there's going to be.
Well, and here's the other thing is we've seen Taker come back many of times.
Yeah, but you have to keep in mind we've had cautions since Taker was shuffled to the back. We have had cautions, and
Green is out.
He hasn't been able. Yes, he might have been able to recover early on in the race, but not now. It seemed like he hasn't really been able to get back up to that.
Wall. Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off there, but yeah, Icky up into the wall, and he slowed down. And
Crazy looks like he's going to get pushed up into the wall also. Sorry for cutting you off, but that was a bit of a...
Oh, now Taker on the bottom. Sorry for cutting you off.
It happens.
As, Imaginsy, the rookie.
Caution is out!
I don't know what...
I think it was a tangle up back there with a couple of drivers.
Dude, what is this? A D3 race? Come on.
Well, this is what's going to happen in a championship race. Lots of cautions. I mean, I can't even count how many cautions we had at Durango.
Oh, yeah, no. And also, lots of aggression. It's not that they're driving bad, but they're just driving for track position because we know this track is not easy to pass on, so...
They're running out of stuff. They're trying. Seems like Taker and Crazies and Icky. They've raced their absolute hardest. They talk about Darlington Stripe, and you're not racing as hard as you can at Darlington until you get the Darlington stripe. And we've seen these championship drivers hit the wall so many times. I'm really considering making up the term Iowa stripe, because that's what it seems to be like here.
It does, but you know that comes with championship racing, and you're gonna see a lot of aggression and a lot of trading pink.
Baker. He made a last minute change. He changed his mind last minute going pit road.
That's true.
And that might be a penalty for Icky. This could change up everything, folks. With 30 laps to go, Icky might get the penalty for the TTB.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Are the officials going to call the TTB for Icky for being outside the box?
Ooh, not sure, and they do. They do
Net
call
just
that
lost
to the back.
Net just
Yeah,
lost a
and
loved one to COVID-19.
Who did?
Oh my God. No, I'm done commentating for the rest of this race. I gotta talk to my friend. It's been an honor being in the booth with you guys. This race has been amazing. Recently, just now, one of my friends learned that he lost a loved one due to COVID-19. So I was gonna go talk to him for a little bit.
Oh,
You know,
well, we're sorry to hear that, and we enjoyed having you up here in the booth.
It's
with
all
us.
right. Reminder. One of our sponsors
Always
here is RSCAR. RSCAR is a convention where cars that have been used in RSCAR will be displayed, and monster trucks and more. So, if you're interested, hit me up on Discord. My name is Jasper number 6026. I'll repeat, Jasper number 6026. Signing off, Jasper Best. See you.
Thank you for that.
Jasper, one more thing. Okay, never mind.
It looks like we're being red flagged here at Iowa.
We are, and this is the third red flag that we've had this day.
What do you guys think are gonna happen, or is gonna happen in these next, I don't know, 32 laps?
Can I be honest with you? I have zero idea what's gonna happen. So far, this race has been such an up and down race that almost unpredictable at this point. But I mean, you gotta just, from what we've seen, my best guess is that Icky, Taker, and Neptune are going to be definitely up in the front battling for this race as we come to the closing laps. So that's the best guess I have right now.
As we'll be right back, I'm gonna go try to see what's going out with this. Looks like they're having problems with one of our championship people. Let me go talk with them, see what's going on with that. Yeah, I'm muting right now, so. Yep.
Yes, sir.
So, folks, it is in my disregret to inform you that Crazy has indeed dropped out of the race. So now it is up to only Icky and Skylar to finish for the championship.
Why is that?
Oh no.
Unknown, we did hear a couple things get thrown. Don't know if it's because of the race or if other things outside of the race. But things were happening, so he did have to leave. They are now going to have the championship go either for Taker or Icky.
Yeah, and that changes it all.
It does.
Big news.
Why has there been so many tragedies just recently that, like, freaking Crazy has to leave? I mean, that's a tragedy to me, because he's been fighting all year.
He has been.
And
He's been.
KJ's dead.
He has been. He's been fighting so hard to get that wins or the championship, and he just couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's a big loss because he's been, you know, like Cool Kid said, he's been there all year. He's been racing, and just one race, you know, ends this whole season. So that's big news here coming to
Okay,
his final laps here.
I'm back here.
And Jasper does not know the news, but Jasper, as it turns out, it is just Icky and Taker back in this. Crazy did have to drop out of the race. And looks like Neptune's going to get on top of the 8 car.
What here happened?
We do not currently know at this time. I think they're going to keep it privacy related between the head officials and the president of RSCAR. They are not going to inform us at all yet until it is confirmed or is needed to be said. But
look at Taker here. Taker with 26, 25 to go now. This race is in shambles. It's anyone's race. Really, anybody can win this. But in the championship hunt, there's a 50% chance for either driver to win. As Taker now making the gap between him and Icky bigger and bigger as he puts Good Square in between both.
But it looks like Icky's going to move Good Square up the track, and he's going to get into the wall, which is going to slow him down. But look at him go on the inside there. That's going to help him a little bit. Taker might get tangled up with Josh Zentek.
Josh Zentek has not been on. He's not been making friends with the championship drivers today. They've made lots of contact with him.
Look at Magenzy.
And
Magenzy in the lead.
And here we go, watching Josh try to block Icky, but Icky's going to try the inside. I think Josh is trying to block Icky from going past.
Feels good to see her with the JB Designs logo in the lead.
Yeah, and that's one driver we haven't talked about at all day long is Magenzy, and he's come out of nowhere and taken that lead. So at this point in the race, it's kind of hard to tell who's going to get it, but it's anyone's race.
And here's the other. And here's the other thing: is Magenzy has been dominating the D2 league over in Jackal. I think he's won almost every race but one, which is
correct.
Dominating. So could he dominate here in RSCAR?
I mean, that's what it seemed like early on in the season. We remember the controversy at Bristol where Trejo decided to permanently retire from RSCAR, and Magenzy would take his place. The 18 car had that awesome paint scheme whipped up by Jasper Best, the greatest paint scheme maker, in our opinion, everybody's opinion. But he had an awesome paint scheme whipped up. He had everything ready to come back, and Magenzy dominated for the first part of the season.
The only time we've talked to Magenzy is when he was in the back, and here comes, look, here we go. Here comes Taker, along with, wow.
I'm gonna head out again, sorry guys, but hopefully this race can finish out good, and once we get an update on Crazies, we will inform you what is. See ya.
Yes, sir.
Taker's trying to race a bit dirty, but he's trying to get a clean aggressivenesses. Oh, Icky loose as he went into emergency. It is a pretty nice paint scheme. I'm not gonna lie, Jasper is a pretty good painter. Probably not the best, but he's pretty dang good.
As it looks like Icky has the lead, and Skyler's gonna try the inside. They're gonna get tangled up. Icky's gonna hit the wall. Slow down. No!
It's not over yet.
But it is alright because I think we have... Is that 7 to go? No, 17 to go. I'm sorry. 17!
Man.
I forgot to add the 1 in there, folks. I'm so sorry.
It's 16, okay, sir.
Is it 16? No, it's... No, it's 17. Now it's 16.
Yeah, we were coming out of turn 4.
Yeah, we're coming down to these closing laps, and we see Taker just now losing it. Don't know what happened to him, but Grenader passing him, and in the 18, Magency passing him. So, yeah, he was up there battling with the lead, but we see on these long runs, your car, fluctuates, and sometimes it's fast, sometimes you lose speed, so.
As it looks like Icky now has the lead, as, the head official of this race said, and caution is out. Big accident over in turn 3. Don't know who was involved in that. It's like Majesty might have been one of them. Maybe he jumped out of his car.
It seems that he did, in fact. Oh, that's a tough break for Magency. Might not get that track position back.
Oh, I came back and I see Emergency with the lead.
No, it's Icky currently with the lead.
Yeah, Icky's up there in the lead.
I didn't see that, but
But it's red flagged.
Gained the 3rd red flag.
Are we gonna have another driver issue? Maybe Skyler's out now.
Oh, imagine how that would change everything.
We will be right back, folks. We're gonna go see what's up with Skyler right now. Maybe he's having issues.
I might have to go to the voice chat.
Folks, we have some issues.
Happened.
I think we might be able to crown our championship leader right now.
Oh no.
I think Taker just dropped out of the race.
Oh no.
This might leave it all up to the Icky Samley car.
No. Oh no.
Taker did join back the game. Is he going to get back in his car and try again, or is he going to forfeit and leave it to Icky? No, he is right next to his car, and he is going to get back in the car.
Oh my gosh.
No, wait, hold on, he's backing back up. He is... I don't know what he's gonna do.
God.
as we wait for Taker to make his final decisions. If he does not join back in the race, it will be Icky Eric, whatever you want to call him. He will be our champion. But it looks like Taker is going to join back. So now we'll have a battle for the championship.
Yeah, that almost shook up everything. Imagine how that could have went bad.
That could have went really bad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still on Icky right now. I'm still on Icky.
Icky being kind of the underdog tonight. Again, the head owner, or the head official, noted that, you know, it'd be ironic if Icky won in RSCAR. I'm sorry for that. Again, Icky being winning in RSCAR, and then Trey, the head official, winning in Jackal. He thought that'd be pretty ironic, and yeah, it just turns out that would be actually pretty coincidental.
Right. But yeah, so far, now that we're still under red, and coming down to the final closing laps, has any of your changes picked? I mean, your picks changed. Sorry.
No, I'm still on with Icky for winning the championship, but for non-playoff drivers getting, you know, either a win or something, it might honestly have to be Good Square, because, you know, he's been up front all night, but you got Grenader, who's also there, and you also got Neptune, who's been very strong tonight, so... And, oh, Grenader with a late change to pit, and also, I think that was Josh Zentek, potentially. No, it was Bran. I think. No, it was Nexus. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Denny Hamlin just killed Ryan Newman.
Well, I think we have a couple people gonna kill couple people here tonight here at Iowa, so...
Yes.
No! What is Greg doing? No, you can't do that! Greg, you can't!
I think you might want to pause the 600 and watch the Iowa Championship. Zicky's gonna ride the wall like lightning in McQueen.
Yeah, not sure why he's riding.
I think we can put the actual definition of wall riding there.
Guys, don't you love it when Taker is like 186 laps down?
Yeah, he is 186 laps down, which means Icky's gonna win it. I'm just kidding. That would be pretty ironic, wouldn't it be, folks? So let us know in the chat who you think you have picks for the championship for tonight. Who do you have votes on? We want to hear your opinions.
Taker 100 laps down still wins the championship.
That would be pretty ironic. And remember, if you're over 21, the Reds Apple Ales are a pretty good drink to drink tonight.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
And
good square
green flag
to
is
the
in the air.
outside. Here comes Icky! SR4 wide! No!
And one person that we haven't spoke about all day either is in the second position.
Oh, almighty.
Phil Almighty.
Oh, and Icky's gonna take her up to the wall. Icky's gonna go up and over. Skylar's gonna get beaten banged.
Caution will come out. Changes
With only 8
literally
laps to
everything.
go. With 8 laps to go, this happened.
8 laps to go. Both championship contenders are in the back of the pack.
Changes everything.
Now here's what's gonna happen. With these final laps to go, I think a lap car is gonna screw them all over.
Yeah.
So this
literally
could
changes
be
everything.
This could be bad. Wouldn't it be ironic if both championship leaders got together white flag?
So fun fact, when I was in Cup, I finished second 2 times. But not getting a single one. One at Hardcore and one at Auto Club. Oh no, just Intech. Goes into the best. So does Low Fun Greg. Icky. Along with Taker stays out, obviously.
And it looks like in the chat we have a couple people saying Icky. We have some people saying Taker or Crazy, even though Crazy is now out of the race. Taker would be their only bet now.
Hey, I'm gonna just say it's dangerous being Taker right now. Because Icky's behind him, and it's so easy for Icky to just bump and run him.
It is. But we heard from the news that somebody was going to take someone out. Could this happen in these next couple laps?
Well, we will have to see. And as we see, it's getting very, very aggressive up in the front. And so I expect to see that all race long.
Can't be these two, because if they take each other out, they won't. One of them will get penalized, and they won't win the championship. So it can't be these two.
They cannot afford a penalty at this moment.
You are right about that, and they're green back. Here we go, with about 3-4 to go. Here, no, Taker. Here we go. Josh Santec. It's the 88. Here comes Taker on the inside. Taker trying to gain a position right there to get that. To get another championship, maybe. I think that it'll be his 5th if he wins this one. Here we go, about now 3 to go.
Icky's gonna try the inside!
He's gonna try the inside!
He's gonna push Taker! And here we go! Inside, Taker's gonna try it! Josh Zentec's gonna hit Taker! He's gonna get into Icky! They're both gonna bounce off each other!
2 to go!
2 to go! Icky on the high side.
Taker's gonna back out! And he's gonna hook Icky! He's got him though! Icky is now ahead of Taker, which means he has championship. They're side by side!
Super aggressive. Coming to the white flag.
White flag is in the air!
Who's gonna get this?
Who's gonna get it coming off of 4? Taker could take Icky out right now. He's gonna do it!
Oh, and he tries.
He's gonna try it! He tries it!
And here we go! Roll inside! He's gonna try it! Is Icky gonna try to do something about it? Icky's got it! Inside! Icky will win the championship!
Icky got it.
Good score's gonna flip across the turn 1.
Oh my goodness, and that almost looked like Taker let off there coming off the corner. I don't know what happened to him.
And it looks like Taker was dethroned!
It is unofficial. It is unofficial right now.
Yeah,
it is unofficial.
That is true, it's unofficial, but it could be Icky who got it.
Wow, what a finish. What a finish.
Icky gets this, I called it. Give me money now.
Who is gonna win this?
Yeah, as we said, it's unofficial, but from what we've seen, Icky's
we
got it
will
for sure.
be right back. We're gonna mute. I'm gonna mute and go into the channel and see what they're talking about and potentially get some word for you guys.
I really did think Taker had it on that last turn.
Yeah,
and alright, the word comes from half the, voice chat and the head official. Icky will win the championship!
He will. Yes, he has. And
it is official.
Awesome.
It is official that Icky has won the championship. We will get your post-race interviews here in a minute. That was a really intense race, you guys. I don't know how that, happened.
Yeah, look at that flag he's holding. Icky Eric, Season 10 champion of Reds Apple L. How amazing is that? So congrats to that team. They deserve it, and they had a good season.
I gotta. If I was Taker, I would be furious after all of this winning, just to lose to some, wow, to Iggy.
Oh!
Are we? Is it gonna be a Dale Earnhardt? He runs over everyone. Jeez. I believe it's gonna be a Dale Earnhardt. Everybody's gonna hop on. Everybody's hopping on to Iggy.
Could this become a... This might be a Kyle Busch incident if this happens.
Alright, so I guess I'm presenting the trophy. Here.
Alright, and we will be right back. We're gonna get some word of when interviews will be.
Seemly, do you mind presenting the trophy?
Welcome, Emergency. Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Emergency? Hello?
Emergency, do you have a copy?
I don't think he does have a copy on us.
Seems he doesn't.
JFab, if you want to go get... if you want to go get the crazies, we'll talk to him first, actually.
Sure thing.
Yes, you are being interviewed.
Oh boy. Well, I can't wait. What's happening? What's popping?
About that, we're having issues. So, about the race today, we seen you lead a couple laps, and we saw you get into the couple of championship people. Did anyone get mad at you for any moves you did in this race?
I mean, I guess you could say I made one mistake on a restart where I was trying to help Icky out get into the lead, and then I guess I just shot him up on accident, but he said it was fine, it was no big deal. He won the championship. Congrats to Icky, good job.
Mhm.
But, Taker was mad, I guess. And, well, why? Because he kept sending it into me. I mean, he literally kept, like, first time he did, he sent me up into 2. Then I gave him a little nudge, like, into the wall. I, like, slammed him a bit, but I didn't, like, really send it into him. Then he does it again. So, the dude's just being aggressive. Just not the way you should race, and he's always cocky all the time. It's just I don't respect him as a teammate. It's just getting annoying at this point.
Mhm. Now, did you learn anything from this race that you can take from this race and potentially put it into Jackal?
I guess you could say just consistency. I guess because I guess you can say we're kind of consistent this whole season, but.
Hey, don't forget. Hey, I'm sorry. Don't forget to interview Grenader. He won the race.
Oh yeah, I think.
Anyways,
yeah.
I learned a lot from this season. Just don't be over aggressive. Be patient. And just have a good strategy and help your teammates out, and just be consistent. That's basically it.
Mhm. Alright, well, thank you for the. Actually, JFab, do you got any questions for him?
No, but oh well, kinda. So as you said, that's a teammate. So any burned bridges in this races, any rivalries that's happened for you or any other drivers that you've seen on track?
Honestly, I don't think so. I'm honestly not sure. I don't really find anyone my rival. Probably Taker does, but I mean, if they're a rival of mine, I'll just race them the way they race me. It's just how racing is. It's just how it works. And if you hear that bang in the background, that's my mom beating on chicken. So, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we thank you
Hold
for
on,
joining
hold
us
on.
here in the
I
booth.
have more to say. Hold on.
Oh, for sure.
No, we'll just have to deal with that in the background. But
would
yeah,
you let her know the chicken is dead?
No, it's already dead. But like I said, just I'll race them the way they race me. It's just how racing goes, and I'm looking forward to next season. We'll definitely have a stronger team. We'll have a stronger alliance with other people, and I'll just take what I can get from next season. So yeah.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And yeah, we definitely wish you the best for next season, and hope you could be up there running for the championship.
All right. Thank you.
So thank you for joining us here, Madison.
Yeah.
You take care now.
Will do.
Thank you. Alright,
Yeah, so you want to get Grenade in here?
and welcome, Grenader.
Oh, feels good.
So, congratulations on this win for the RSCAR Championship race. You sadly enough did not get the championship, but you did get the win of the race. How does that feel for you?
Oh man, it finally feels good that I can start winning races. This is a huge boost in confidence, knowing that I can win a race, knowing that I can compete with. It finally feels good.
Now,
Yeah.
racing this race today, did you have any struggles getting to the front or staying up front?
Um, Towards the start and like restarts would be the worst for me because just everyone's all clumped up and there's lag. You have to worry about when you break and when other people break. But other than that, as the race would go on, I would slowly make my way up. And at the end, I got a good restart and I just hit my marks and I didn't lag.
Hmm. Now,
Yeah, and congratulations on the win, by the way. Just wanted to let you
Thank you.
know. And yeah, so just a quick question. This race was, first of all, a very long race, but not just long, but it was a very aggressive race, I would say, and especially running for a championship, those drivers. But with all that aggression, did you make any rivals on track going into next season?
Um, I definitely think I made one or two rivals going into next season, but I also think I made a lot of new teammates and new, which was my goal. I didn't want to. I wanted to race the championship 3 hard, but not to a point where it ruins the race because I respect them because they're racing for a championship. But other than that, I think I will have a rival or two next season.
now,
Oh, gotcha.
now, quick question. Before the race, we heard a lot from, head officials. We heard from a lot of drivers. We heard from everybody saying that a lot of people were allied, a lot of people were against everyone else. And who were you allied with, and who were you against in trying to not let win?
I was more allied with Icky than anyone else
Hmm.
because there were other people like Taker that said that I was gonna help him, but then at the same time, he kind of just seemed like he was racing for himself and not necessarily for others. And Icky was just I helped Icky in the end to get him that championship, and because he helped me throughout the race, we raced clean. But when it came to like Taker or Crazy, they would just send it in the corners, and that's not how you race other people, in my opinion.
Hmm. Well, congratulations. Unless J5 has any other questions.
I do not at the moment. Just want to congratulate you on your win. Super good to see that car up there in the lead coming across the checkered, and wish you the best for next season,
Thank you.
and also in Jackal.
Yeah, and we wish you luck in Jackal as well as next season for RSCAR. And I don't think you have a team in RSCAR yet, but I hope your team that you're currently on does great this season.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us, buddy. You take care now.
Oh, here I left, but let's see. I think we need Taker.
Oh boy, yeah, it's heated up there in the call. Oh my goodness,
Is he
you
willing
should
to
have heard
do
Imagine.
this?
Oh man, I don't know, dude. Try, just try. It's the best you can do.
Alright, well, we'll be back, folks. Either I'll be dead or I will come back to do the interview Taker.
Well,
So Neptune, welcome. You were up front most of the race here at Iowa, battling with most of the championship people. How did you stay up front, and how did you get through the pack to get to the front?
Well, I practiced a lot here, but not really. I mainly just followed Icky's line a lot, like during the first couple of laps, and then I started making my own line, and it started working really well. But I feel like it was kind of too aggressive, so that's kind of why I was getting to the front a lot. Is just being too aggressive with my line, because I went high into like low inside, and it kind of worked out for me. But I was just playing too aggressive the race. That's how I was staying up there in the front a lot, honestly.
And
well, I just wanted to say you had a super fast car early in the race, and I just wanted to say you had a super fast car early in the race, and
Guys, drop it already. We're not talking about it no more. Shit. We said that like 3 times.
What?
Several people are typing. You know, it's a bad finish when several people are typing.
2 people are typing.
Insane.
Trey. It is, because I see you watch the stream.
Also, Neptune, it's probably the wrong time to pace that fucking car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no.
There's
I'm
200 plus people in this server now? Oh my god.
I remember there's like 30 people in here, dude. Or 20.
There's 200 people.
I didn't realize there was that many people in here already. Jesus
there's
Christ.
There's not 200 people in here.
It just said you're about to mention.
No.
But after his little
Nikki, you better invite me.
Good
square.
Do not touch the trophy. If you do, you're done.
Good square.
Watch out! Move from the middle. Move away from the middle. Move away from the middle. Move away from start finish.
Teleport them away from there.
Do not get. Don't get near the trophy. No one get near. Not even you, Icky. You can't pick it up yet.
Bro. I'm supposed to hand it off to him.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, that's the trophy right there.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Okay, can we
And before he accidentally gets it.
Do I have to do that?
Grenader, good square, and Phil.
Oh, hey, that's the model I made, Trey.
No, that's the one. That's the same one.
I know. That's what I said. That's the model I made.
No, it's the same one I used from last season as well.
Like, can I do like a epic introduction?
Hold on, I'm gonna put on an award ceremony song.
Oh yeah, it is. They're mine. Mine's better though.
I completely cool. Yeah, good square.
If you weren't invited up here by Icky, you cannot get up here.
Off the stage, people.
Invite me now.
Me now. By everyone, dude.
Hold on, let me play it in bot commands.
Get up here.
And now, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all not hear the bot?
I do.
Okay.
I feel you.
Duncan and Icky can get up a little closer.
Lonely,
remember,
dude.
Trey, I gotta do that speech.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, your season 10 champion, Icky.
Invite me on stage, on God.
On Ja.
Ja, dude, invite me on the stage right now, man.
Right now, please.
Now.
We're ruining the moment.
Duncan, you may talk.
Now here.
Oh.
And now here to present trophy. Michael Townley.
You should have said president of RSCAR.
Right on the stage, dude.
Hold on 1 second. Let me turn down Discord because I can't even hear myself.
But they have realistic ears.
Actually, can you just turn the bot down in general? Because then
You can turn it. You can turn it down yourself.
Okay, hold on. Let me open up Discord. Shit. How do I turn it down? I don't even see it anywhere.
You gotta right click on rhythm.
Alright, rhythm. You're going down to like 15%. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Icky.
Season was whack.
I got this. I've got this speech written out for you, Icky. So, Icky, from the beginning of this season, I saw some true potential inside of you. I saw you through your ups and through your downs. And when you were on your downs, you didn't let it get in your way. For every time you were on your worst, you always found a way to get to your best, you know. Icky, tonight is truly your night, and on behalf of the RSCAR League, as president of RSCAR, it brings me great honor to give you this trophy. Congratulations, Icky, sorry.
Also, may I say something real quickly?
Yeah.
Icky, I know we've had our arguments and everything. Congratulations on winning the Reds FLL championship. You've been the fastest all night. I mean, Skylar was a great competitor. I think that was a great opportunity for you to race against him. Nothing can beat as good as he is in this league. No one will come near as close. But tonight, you earned it. It is your night to celebrate the championship of the Reds FLL Cup Series. And it's my great honor to give you the Reds FLL trophy. It is yours, buddy. Go get it!
I gave it to him.
Duncan and I.
Hey,
click it, hold it.
Start jumping. Everyone start jumping in the air. Everyone start jumping. Celebration.
Hey, Icky, I'm talking about like free food for everybody here.
I get a hiya. Sushi.
Elevate him in the air. Let's elevate him in the air. Icky, jump amongst those people. Go in the air.
We have a party at Tsunami Sushi, dude.
Push him up.
Hold on. No one get near Icky. Everyone get to the back over here because I want to get like a good cinematic thing of them.
Actually, can Grenadier and Phil and
Trace has been. I'm gonna do the whole copyright note. This race is protected under copyright law. Copyright.
Hey. Okay,
quiet.
Can Grenadier and Phil and Whisper like pull me up in the air?
Yeah.
Grenadier and Phil on the first, Whisper on the second, since he's my teammate. So like Good Square and Phil hold up Good Square.
Okay.
Or Grenadier and Phil hold up Good Square.
Stuck on something.
Imagine saying that. Whoever the heck just said that.
Can you please sound my baby ass?
Can I do the
Greg, stop. Greg. Not yet.
This broadcast is protected under copyright law, copyright year 2020, with the RSCAR Racing Group Incorporated, all rights reserved. Anyone who transmits or broadcast without the written consent of RSCAR is prohibited.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. This music is really...
Roblox is also copyright of all rights reserved of their perspective.
I just realized it looks like I'm dabbing when I hold up the trophy. If you look at my arms, it looks like I'm dabbing.
And he is secretly dabbing.
Do that.
Oh my god. In fact, my armpit sweated 2 times during this race.
Ooh, sexy.
Ew.
2 drops of sweat.
Jesus.
GG.
Alright.
Well, good season, folks. Even though I only showed up for 1 race, another good season.
Amazing.
What?
Trey.
You were crazy, said.
Yeah, in that 1 race you showed up on, shit went wild.
Well, Duncan. I mean, do you know why I haven't been around? I mean,
I completely understand.
No, but like, do you actually know why? Because like, it's not actually a big deal.
Oh, no, why? What's that?
Well, I moved to Louisiana first off.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm in Louisiana.
So, guys, everyone be quiet. Crazy's posted an RSCAR lobby saying, "Hey guys, I'll be heading to the hospital." Apparently, shut up. He said, "Hey guys, I'll be heading to the hospital. Apparently, my eardrums are damaged and I have a bruised rib. I'll most likely be offline for a bit."
I'm noticing that.
Still happens.
Yeah.
Is Blitz
I don't
still
know.
in here?
No. I don't know.
I will also be saying that we will be using the stage for each championship now.
I'm not sure if your armpits are.
Whoa!
Hey, where's this music coming from?
In game.